Hi everyone, Diane Thomas from Fancy Faces by Diane. I have a little bit of a glitter tattoo tutorial for you today. That's hard to say, glitter tattoo tutorial for you today. Using a stencil that I bought from faketoos, faketoos.com. This is the Jack Skellington tattoo. This glue came from Signature Glitter, as well as my glitter supply came from Signature Glitter. I do like these poof bottles. I like that they're narrower than they are long, so it gives a little, it's really easy to squeeze. When I want my glitter to go in a specific place, I usually use a brush, so I just take off the top and dip my brush in there. When I'm not as particular about it, I use the poof part of it, so I have the best of both worlds. Before I applied my stencil, I did wipe my skin with an alcohol soaked cotton swab. It was soaked in the 99% alcohol. I realize I don't really need that strength of alcohol for this, but I do use it to clean up after the glitter tattoos, and it removes the glue really easily. So since I've already used this, I'm just going to set it to the side, and if my brush has glitter and glue clumped in it, I will use it later and I'll show you how. Okay, so I'm going to take my stencil and I'm going to apply the glue. And since I like to do this in stages, because if I want to use different colors, I'll just do this in stages. For instance, I would like Jack's eyes to be black and his nose to be black. So I'll go over the parts that I want one color and I'll do them first. So I'll let that dry until it's clear most of the way. For speed's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and then I just apply the glitter by poofing it on. Okay, so we have that on there. I use my makeup brush and I push it in so it's nice and thick in there. Usually I wait until my glue is dry before I do the brush at all. And I just brush away any excess just out of the way. This isn't the final brush off. This just gets the majority of it out of the way so I can move on to the next step. For the mouth and the edges of the skull, I'm going to go with red. So I'm just going to go over all the rest of the empty spaces with my glue. Go around. Try to make sure that it's not thicker in one place than another. Alright, give that a moment to dry. And I'll just use the brush to apply it so you can see what I mean when I want to use the brush. Okay, so I just basically take my brush, poke it down in there, pull it out, and it's covered in glitter. And then I just pounce it over the top. It looks like it's a lot of glitter, but really it's not that much. I've had this glitter for quite a while and it's lasted and lasted. Okay, after I have that all pounced in there really, really well, I take my large kabuki brush that has just a little bit of baby powder in it. I keep a little paint container a face paint container of baby powder, and I just put it on my kabuki brush. Just kind of go over it. It looks like it dulls the glitter, and it does momentarily, but it's fine. This keeps all the excess glitter from sticking to the skin. And I take off the stencil, and I use an orange stick for doing nails. It looks kind of scary, but it's really not. To pull off the edges of the floating pieces. And then I go back over it really, really good. Alright. And that's my glitter tattoo. Stop.